A male and female suspect were arrested right here after their Nissan Altima came through this intersection right here of 12th and McKinley, through this empty lot, through this retaining wall, and eventually came to a halt against this boat. Rocky Mountain Power has been working around the clock since the first report of an outage Thursday night. Now, at any one time, up to 14,000 customers statewide have been affected by this outage. A little bit cooler out here, but overall, not too bad. A decent cloud cover, what we're experiencing, and we're expecting these clouds to really maintain a beautiful shot over here on the eastern side of the mountain. Still time to come down and vote. You got just about an hour until those polls close. Now, I'm holding right here an example of one of the ballots that you're going to fill out. Now, come with me for a second here. We're going to go down to the Crawford Room here at the library, where we'll also meet up with Allie Bradley. But there's going to be some hotly contested races that we're going to be tracking closely tonight. And he said blue is his favorite color, so all the friends and family that you see here behind me are wearing that. You see there's a nice procession set up here. Well, there was no shortage of bald people today at the East Ridge Mall. St. Baldrick's hosted their annual head shaving event today to raise money for children's cancer research. Here's a story of a family who cut it all off to honor one of their loved ones. Welcome back, Wyoming. Well, get this. It may just be the most ultimate selfie ever for one fan attending the Frontier Nights just a couple days ago.
In Cheyenne, Kristen Casper, K2 News.
Pretty funny stuff. Sometimes I feel like when I put my makeup on for the show, my makeup looks just like his. But the difference is his is on purpose. Mine is like, I think I'm doing good. I'm like, oh, man. We all remember the Casper couple caught in the act last week at this post office, where this man was arrested. A different Casper couple struck at the Fox movie theater Friday night.
That's a great idea. This is your best idea ever.
And no, it wasn't to see the movie Sex Tape.
What did you see, old man?
It all started when police say fellow moviegoers heard something that was not that signature screech.
A couple patrons that reported noises that were coming from behind them that were not conversational noises.
It turns out, according to police affidavit, the sounds came from these two in their late 40s, Michelle Nye Ray and David Arthur Cotton, who now face a handful of charges including indecent exposure and public intox. Sex in the city of Casper goes back a long ways. Let's face it, folks, we got history here, even before the first Godzilla ever hit the big screen.
Casper has had one of the most notorious red light districts in the Rocky Mountain region.
It was even flourishing before Casper became a World War II bomb shop. It was around then when they tried to stop the illegal sex in the infamous Sandbar.
That didn't stop anything, it just relocated it.
Unlike then, when the movie theater later asked the couple to stop, they did not. Battling the elements, Matthew Seedorf and I asked movie enthusiasts how they would react to R-rated activities during a PG-13 movie.
Oh, that wouldn't bother me. I wouldn't mess that up for them. I let them finish because I might be in the same spot one day, you know. You never know.
I'm going to turn around and try to look.
As the police called it, non-conversational sounds.
Okay. Yeah, that would ruin my movie experience.
Well, that probably would ruin my experience, yes, but I sit up more towards the front, so I'm all right.
I mean, if you asked my husband, he would have said I'd have turned around and said, would you go outside?
Alas, that didn't happen. But don't forget, the post office pair were outside before they were allegedly caught red-handed. And we're betting it won't take long before another couple takes their romance to the streets. In Casper,
Who wants to have some fun?
Andrew Lofholm, K2 News.
Who is that?
Daisy.
Daisy the dog's nose hates diabetes. She can sniff it out anytime, anywhere, even from a dead sleep. It's an odor that Callie emits that only a dog has a nose for. When her blood sugar reaches a dangerous level, it's a 5-alarm fire for Daisy.
If you're not paying attention to what she's doing, she gets more aggressive with her alert. She'll pull my hair if I'm sleeping with her teeth. She'll just gently pull. What is it? Daisy, show me. Good girl, baby.
As much as this is Callie's dog and lifeline, it's also the community's, as thousands of dollars were donated for this diabetic alert dog.
There's a person here in Casper that it was $1,000. We don't even know them.
She cost about $15,000. Now the family is still several $1,000s short, but every cent goes a long way.
We've had a huge outpour of love from everybody. I mean, and support. It's been amazing.
That's not all. Rock Springs vet Paul Zancanella promised free care for life in this letter.
What do you like about Daisy? She's your sister?
Thanks to the Greater Wyoming community's continuing support, Callie will always have Daisy by her side, smelling first and asking questions later. In Casper, Andrew Lofholm, K2 News. You can't be pulled over in Wyoming if you're not wearing your seatbelt, as it's a secondary offense. It's not hard to put one on, but still, some choose not to. Beside Trooper Sodden's duty to patrol Wyoming's roads, he is also a crash reconstructionist, one of 8 across the state. Of the fatal accidents he's seen, too many of the dead aren't wearing seatbelts.
It comes down to, are you going to click it and wear it, or you're not? And the thing that really hurts me is there's other family members involved.
Sodden has been with the Highway Patrol since 2009. He's never forgotten any of the deadly crashes he's responded to.
The 2 folks down in Douglas that died in a one-vehicle rollover crash have families. They have kids, grandkids, brothers, uncles, parents. And it doesn't just affect them. It's not a choice that's affecting them. It's a choice that's affecting the whole family.
This afternoon's objective, to see who's buckled up and who's not. So with the radar hot, the search was on.
All right, we'll go after this guy.
That white truck going 8 miles an hour over the speed limit.
96 on 220, temporary registration, white Toyota Tundra.
This Utah driver was all buckled up and only a warning was issued.
Absolutely, I'll pay attention to my speed.
When you see a trooper pulled over, it's the law to drive 20 miles per hour under the speed limit and move over if possible. These next speeders were caught around Alcova, driving through Wyoming to North Dakota from Vegas. This time it was 11 over as they made their way down a curve in the road. They too were buckled up.
Well, we wear our seatbelts all the time because, like I said, about 10 years ago, I almost got killed. I got hit by a concrete truck, and if I wouldn't have had my seatbelt on, I would have went through the windshield.
The driver was ticketed, but it was discounted because he was wearing a seatbelt. The last stop of the day, this Pontiac didn't have a visible license plate, and the passenger wasn't wearing a seatbelt.
I kind of hope he will, so it doesn't get him another ticket. You know, that's kind of on his situation, but it's kind of also on me because I could get a ticket for it also, so I kind of hope he does.
Save a life, save some money, so you can ride off into the sunset. And you can still be fined for not wearing one, but it's only $25 for the driver and $10 for passengers. And we'll at least have some normalcy, as John Schraber will be back delivering a forecast that you're going to want to bring home to the parents. So for all that more, make sure you come home to the 3 of us Monday morning. We'll see you then.